What's up, everybody? I'm Maris, this is GamerQuest, and this is Volume 1 of the Irem Collection. Do want to thank the devs for giving me a copy of this to take a look at. This is on the Nintendo Switch, and we've got a couple very good games on here. Now, we all know I'm a side-scrolling shooter fan, and we've got some good ones here. But, you know, I have to say, first off, if you're looking to get some really good retro games, get a Switch. I've covered a couple collections now of just great retro games. So let's go through this one real quick. Let's take a look at what it has, and then we'll take a look at a little bit of each of them and the differences in some of them. So Image Fight, we've got the Japanese arcade, the world released arcade, we have the PC Engine, the Japanese PC Engine Image Fight, we have the NES release of the USA one, and we have the Famicom, which is the NES of Japan. Then we have Image Flight 2, which is the PC Engine, Japanese only, that was the only way it was released. Then we have X Multiply, World Arcade, and Japanese Arcade. Oh, I love this one. So let's start with the Japanese arcade version of Image Flight. You're going to see some similarities and then some big differences, especially in regards to like music and graphics and things like that. Especially once we get to like the NES versions and things. Let's put some Now, this game you can play as a twin-stick shooter, which is kind of handy because one of the guns that you can get, the red drone gun, is a directional that you can control as the, like I said, the twin-stick shooter. So, to you. I'm telling you, it's not easy. However, the arcade versions are definitely made to, you know, gain some quarters out of you, so... Alright, let's take a look at... Now, obviously, these are going to be the same game, however... So that's going to be the same. Let's do PC Engine. I think PC Engine was pretty good compared to the arcade version. Now, you got to remember, the arcade machines back then were, like, super souped up. It was, you were trying to get the arcade game to the home, because that's where everything was happening and you know. Okay. We're gonna do auto shot. So you can see already slight difference in how it looks. Audio's a bit different. You can also see the sprites are a bit bigger. Again, though, we're working with, you know, we're working with something that had a smaller screen. You know, little less power than the arcade games. Oh, that's my fault. They definitely, even if you get the NES version or the Famicom version, for the 8-bit, they're still really, really true to design here. I think they did a very good job at translating this over to the other systems. So you can see I'm moving the, again, twin stick. Oh. My fault. The good thing is also, I have to say, they have a lot of, like, checkpoints, we'll say, in these. Like, a lot of checkpoints. It's actually quite nice. I shouldn't have done that. You'll find that a lot of the times you'll also pick up on the checkpoint if you continue. You don't have to restart the thing. And there's at least one checkpoint aboard without fail. I did it again. Getting a little too trigger happy. Now these, as always with the classic side-scrollers, these are not procedurally generated. You're not getting a new run every time. So as you play and as you get better at the, you know, knowing... That was dumb. Knowing where everything's coming from, you're going to be able to blow through these. Which is fine, because it makes them quite a bit even more fun. See if you can beat your high score, you know, beat your best time. Alright, let us pop over here. Let's go with the Famicom version. Again, this is going to be the same on the NES. It's just the Japanese NES is called the Famicom. You hit the buttons. Whoop. Okay. So you can see, again, very, very true to what the arcade did. Obviously, there's limits to the system, what the system could process and everything, but still, super tight controls. Still a twin-stick shooter on this. Whoops. Like I said, once you play it enough, you learn where everybody's coming from. Now you will notice in some of the instances, like how that had a delay with the one came up and the other, instead of having two on the same thing. Again, that's a system limitation. You know, trying not to do too many bad things to the system. Still a great game, though. And the controls are really good on the Switch, too. Now, I haven't tried this as just taking the one little piece and using it as, like, that small-size controller. I do use the seated double, oh, that one! I do use the controller piece that connects the two. The ship stinks. Yeah. All right, let us pop over now. I do have some thoughts about Image Flight 2. I feel like Image Flight 2, obviously this PC engine, I feel like it's slow. It's one of those shooters where your ship is slow. And, you know, you get used to it. But, you know, that's just the design of it. It's not, I don't mean that the game plays slow or there's, like, frame loss or anything like that. I'm just saying that the ship is slow. You'll see what I mean. Also, check the music is like a remix of the first song. It's good. You can see what I mean by, like, you move slow. Sugar. Man, I had this one down pat. This boss gave me a lot of problems. The first boss in this gave me problems. Again, because there's that certain slowness to the ship, and it's like you know, you gotta really make up for it. Thought I could get it in time. We'll get this. Yeah, I'm recording, that's why I'm doing so bad. That's always the way it happens, because, like, I've been playing these for a couple hours at this point. I love a good shooter, so, like, you can't, so once I start, I can't stop. Again, another one with a lot of checkpoints where when you get to a certain area, within like at least halfway through the board, you'll start there, so you're not restarting every thing. let's get to... I have to definitely say that X Multiply is probably my single favorite in this collection, just because I never got to play this in the arcade or anything, but what a different weapon style this has. You're gonna see what I mean. It's just very weird. Very weird. Now, this is not the, whatchamacallit. This is not like a, you know, twin stick shooter or anything. And you can see we've got the regular upgrade, speed, things like that. But then we're gonna get into, like, that. And then it becomes a whole different ball game. These arms do all sorts of crazy stuff. They wipe out bullets, block you from things. Just, it is quite a cool... Oh! Dagnabbit. It's such a cool thing. I can't believe in all the side-scrolling shooters I've played that I've not come up against something like this. Just, it is mind-blowing to me, because, like, it's awesome. And you can see that as you, instead of having, like, you know, where you need to upgrade to get more shots in one thing, you just kind of, like, shift your thing around. Now, you can, in fact, do it as the twin stick, but I find that, like, letting them do their thing is really the best thing that I've found. Because as they wave around, again, they block the things from hitting you, the projectiles from hitting you, so it's like constantly having a shield. What a cool shooter this is. Really, this collection is great. Again, if you're really looking to grab some good sets of retro games for you to, like, enjoy and have a lot of fun playing, this definitely should be on your list for the Switch, because, I mean, you're gonna have a lot of fun, and there's, again, a lot of different options. You want the PC Engine, you want the arcade, you want Japanese, you want the English, and that's the case with a lot of the collections. Oh, watch out. See how they just lovingly just take those hits from me? Get this down. There we go. This is a tough board. Some of these with the environmental things are very tough. Ooh. 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 Ah, well. Really, really cool collection. Definitely a good grab on the Switch. You're gonna get a lot of time and a lot of fun out of these. And I look forward to seeing the next collection that they put out, because a lot of these collections that have been putting out, these are just the tip of the icebergs. There are some sets of great games, great developers in the retro age, shall we say, that put out some real bangers that, you know, and it wasn't just one, it's like multiple. So really cool to have this collection available. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate, go to gamerquest.tv/donate, and I will see you on the next video.